Do you remember Tamagotchi? Good, because we're about to raise another creature on a screen. This is Momotype. Your neighborhood, new ribosome city. Ribosome? The chains of DNA spin on your screen. They make a web of helices until the logo of MontanaJack Corp appears in a white font. The ad has begun. They were all the rage in the 2100s. Oh, wow. You knew them as monotypes. Your digital pocket friend. You'd feed them, play games with them, and you'd watch them grow. Mom and Dad liked them because there was no cleanup. You liked them because they seemed real. With the advent of the digital age, we at MontanaJack Corp have noticed society changing. Birth rates in this country have hit an all-time low. Not seen since the plague. Soon, our workforce will be depleted and unemployed. Once this occurs, industry will fail. As you all know, this is an existential threat, not only to ourselves, but importantly, our GDP. Monotypes, our digital pocket pets, have supported this decline. We want people to have kids. This unfortunately cannot be accomplished through digital software. It can, however, be accomplished through our new product. Today, we're excited to announce the shipment of our new line of monotypes, the real monotype. The digital enters the physical. Cuddle them like real pets. Play with them like real pets. Watch them grow and change. Know the joys of parenthood. Order now at no cost. Supplies limited. Place an order. What happens if you say no? Let's see. It turns out that this is a government-sponsored program. When you head back to work the next day, your manager corrals your team into a huddle. He explains that everyone will be receiving a monotype. As a partnership formed between MontanaJack Corp, an employee asks, "You're right on the money, Christine," your manager says. "We have to get this country moving, and corporate wants to be that vehicle of change," he says, shaking his fist in the air. "Your hours will be unpaid, but a week will pass like nothing. Pizza parties on Friday." Yes! I love pizza parties. Your home, new ribosome city. A dust storm, lead in the air. You are in a desert-like area. There is nothing around you besides the sound of your thoughts. You cannot find any. A friend tomorrow is a friend for life. Supplies limited. You're awake. Remnants of the dream pass and fade into static. You're back to your show. You're going to watch television until you hear noise outside your door. Someone has left something on your porch. It's for you. When you open the door, there it is, a small creature laying in a basket. It's sleeping soundly. Oh, turn it over. Yeah. The monotype you ordered has arrived. It has soft skin. Its ears are pointed. They feel like beanbags upon further inspection. It's a monotype, but in physical form, as per the ad. You want to assume it's a plushie. To your surprise, however, the monotype is warm. The terms of your purchase have not been released. Keep it? Yeah, I'm not going to leave it outside. You take the creature inside. Monotypes live for approximately 7 days. A note has been packed inside the basket. Take care of them, and they will grow. Monotypes love humans, so give them some love back. It's essential for their well-being. Did that say live for 7 days? The note ends. There is nothing else by the way of instructions. You decide it's time for bed. All right. A collection of particles circle around. They're diluted with a heavy substance. Though you can't tell what, in your dream, the particles attempt to create form, and in doing so, assemble into a storm. Inside the storm, there is no one and nothing except small spaces where it's immeasurably dark. Your vision recedes. You look from a bird's eye view into the storm, hoping to get a better look. As soon as you think you spot a person, the particles scatter. You repeat this process until finally, you realize you're completely alone. The dream ends. Just me and you, monotype. Me and you, buddy. You hear shuffling by your bed. You wake up to see what is moving. The monotype is by your feet. Hello, parent. Momo will stay with you for the rest of your life. Do you love Momo? Momo already knows the answer. I love Momo. I barely know you. Take it slow? No. I'm trying to put myself in the perspective of when I adopted Ragnar. And I loved Ragnar from the get-go, so I love you, Momo. Momo has received this well. Your answer was never in question. After all, he's cute. A moment passes. Momo's stomach begins grumbling. Now that you think about it, how does Momo manage to eat, or speak for that matter? Head to the hallway. Momo thinks you have good taste in interior design. Very postmodern. By the way, what does postmodern mean? Momo saw it on a book from that shelf. Truthfully, you don't know Momo. Oh, you don't know. Momo is now humming the Yamato Corp jingle. Good. Is Momo herbivorous? A carnivore? You don't know yet, but he seems to like pancakes. He knows. He likes pancakes. He's now full of energy. Play with Momo. Yes, sir. Momo flies into the air. They're surprisingly heavy. Keep going, parent. After 30 minutes of using Momo like an exercise ball, you're tired. You drop him onto the floor, and while he lays there absently, you take a moment to catch your breath. This results in some confusion. Momo seems fidgety. Parent, Momo still wants to play. Yeah, I'll play with you, bro. I'm fit, Momo. We are gonna. I really hope I can edit that. If I can't edit that, that's gonna be rough. We're tossing you longer. You resume chucking Momo into the air. At some point, his body smashes into the ceiling, and to your surprise, he is unaffected. He requests that you keep going. This process is repeated until your arms give out. As if. They would. Thank you, parent. Could you cook pancakes tomorrow? Momo asked. Then he hops off. You lay crumpled on the floor. Upstairs, you can hear small thuds in the hallway. They eventually lead to your bedroom, and soon enough, the noise stops. Momo looks like a plush doll. He lays like a pile of goo. You decided to pet him, but to your surprise, his body is taut. Underneath is a muscle-bound creature. Huh? I don't know what that means. What does taut mean? Like tough? In the theater of Momo's mind, there is nothing. The only thing that can be made out is the appearance of a person. Momo is dreaming about someone and it's most likely you. Momo. You're back in the desert, still in bird's eye view. The particles have ceased to move. You know that you've been waiting a long time. Longer than you've waited in real life. You want something to happen. You know this is a dream, but the particles, your buoyed vision, the endless wait. Years could pass without contradiction, for now, this is everything. As you've been waiting, the particles have started moving. They scatter like dust. Above you, even higher than where you currently are, it starts raining. To an innumerable degree, you ascend. You are now in the clouds. The rain is below you. You are looking down from an even higher position. Finally, and without your own observation, the particles begin assembling. They seem to form something definite. You don't notice the figure below you until you see a hand waving. Okay. It's a new day. Head to the hallway. Oh, that rhymed. Momo heard that this country's GDP is on the fritz. Soon nobody will be making babies anymore. Banks will go under, foods will be short, mass suicides all around. Will Momo be there for it? No, Momo has a bunker out in the southwest Ribo City. Very safe, well stocked. How does Momo know so much about the world? Intuition? Does Momo know where the bunker is? No, and he does not like revealing such details. Parent, can Momo ask you a question? What is GDP? Gross domestic profit. Momo pauses. Momo does not know what a bunker is. To tell you the truth, is it a type of pancake? Oh, Momo! We're into the kitchen. Momo has not yet decided what to eat. You want him to try new foods. What should you give him? I'm not giving you a cigarette, okay? I'm not a terrible parent. You're like 2 days old. Artichokes suck. We're carnivores in this bitch. Steak, baby. This is made from a cow? Where did they live? Once you explain that they live in a mass industrialized farms, Momo stares at his plate. Is it okay to eat cows? The actual answer is probably not, but humans do so anyways. That does not make sense, parent. Momo responds, he eats the steak anyways. It makes no sense. Don't make me feel guilty for eating meat! What's wrong with me? Life with Momo is relatively simple. They were a crude mix between a child and a virtual pet. Concerning this, you don't have any particular feelings. However, this does make it difficult when asked questions concerning Momo's identity. Is Momo human? He asked. What makes something human? Are you corrupted and evil and eat cows? I made you eat a cow, so you might be now. Let's say yes. You are human, Momo, as human as ever one could be. Momo considers this for a moment. They are hopping around the room in thought. Bloop, bloop, bloop. That's a cute thought. Where did Momo come from? Where is the source? A magical stork. God. Oh. That's a deeper question than I think you meant to ask, Momo. I won't lie. And you're too. But you did also talk about cattle in a way that I am scared of. So let's just go crazy on it. Let's just say God and get all types of stuff mixed in. Is human God? I don't think so. You immediately deny such a thing. You can't help but feel, however, that Momo now thinks of you as such. Oh no. Today you've decided to show Momo the world through your television, a reflection of the real world. You place Momo onto the couch where they can browse a selection of different shows. Momo does not know what the television is, however. You turn on your cable box. Which program should you tune into? Planet Hippo, Dragon Sphere, a new sheriff in town. We're doing Dragon Sphere, because why would we not? You'll pay for this. Friesma. On my life, I swear to destroy you. This ends now. Oh, it's Dragon Ball. Oh my God. Hey, Nick and Justin, Dragon Ball sucks. A man with rippling muscles stands on the screen. He looks like he's squatting, like he's using the toilet. In actuality, he's powering up. Super angry. That's the stuff of legends. Artichoke, of all people? Blast it all, yells Vegeta to no one in particular. That's good. Artichoke, the other man yelling, has been in one position for the past 15 minutes. Rocks levitate, thunderstorms form, and lava erupts from the ground. In the meantime, Friesma, who is awestruck, stares at his rippling muscles. This continues for another 20 minutes. In this time, Artichoke and Friesma only manage to grunt at each other. At the 40th minute mark, Artichoke finally releases his energy and his hair turns blonde. His muscles are bigger now. Friesma, from what you can tell, is in awe of his bulging chest. There's silence until Artichoke breaks it by speaking. He says but one thing. Now I'm really angry. Friesma blushes. The episode ends. Oh, that was better than real Dragon Ball. Which program should you tune into? Planet Hippo. Look at the size of this one, mate. A man with an accent is pointing to a hippo. What a pretty little lady we got here. That's the wrong. How do you do Australian? Aye, cranky. Along with his camera crew, the presenter's hiding in a bush. He wears a pair of binoculars and khaki shorts. Old Bertha puts on a couple hundred. Oh, she's right gorgeous. He licks his lips. The presenter then exits the shade of bush and runs to the sandy banks where the hippo lies. Come here, Bertha, you sly gal. He enters the water, lifting his legs as fast as he can go. The mother hippo stares the man down, nostrils above water. Why does he run? Momo asks. For footage of the hippo, you respond. Momo takes a moment. What does he want to do with the hippo? The man on the screen grabs the hippo and subsequently is flung into the air. He is then pulled down under. He does not resurface. Between the two of you, there's a long pause. Finally, you speak up. Yeah, I don't really like him either. You decide to change channels. Which program? A sheriff in town. Oh boy, I got this accent. I ain't having a swig of this. A mustache man fitted with a cowboy hat spits on the ground. Tastes like my mother's burnt boot. The bartender hides his frustration. Just give me that whiskey. Suddenly the door opens. From the sunlight emerges a shadowy figure. It looks to be a man in his early 40s, tan and with multiple scars. Sheriff Dudley Snake in the bush, sin incarnate. His hand waves in a grand gesture. How many holes could I press into that suit of yours before you bleed? The tan man pulls out his revolver. And Lord, did he know, despite all my guilts and sorrows, iron cuts deep. You will know what it means. Bottle to the right, yeah there. Sheriff Dudley flicks his wrist to the whiskey bottle in the corner. The bartender does not move. We'll get a move on. When nothing happens, Sheriff Dudley slaps his fingers on the table. Dudley, the tan man says, The devil welcomes a new man into his hearth. You will pay for your crimes against me. Dudley stares down, then sucks his teeth. The tan man has cocked his gun. Well, dog, the sheriff does not move. Gonna get up, or you a cock with no ball? The whistle of a bull is preceded by a hole appearing in the tan man's head. The words do not exist in his mouth, and his face drops its expression. He falls to the floor. Language there, partner. Sheriff Dudley turns to the bartender, a grimace on his face. How many times I gotta ask? After watching TV, you decide it's time for bed. Momo hobbles up the stairs, you cook something for yourself, then call it a night. Momo sleeps soundly. Whoa! In the theater of Momo's mind, they are artichoke. For Momo, their vision has collapsed on this image. It is all they are currently dreaming of. Yes, sir! In your dream, the particles have formed a shadow. From your height, you believe the shadow to be your own. It is overcast. There is no available light. A question arises and presents a contradiction. How can shadows exist if there is no light? You already know why. You descend to the earth. The shadow mimics your movement and rises up. It is not a shadow. It is face to face to you now. You decide to dig into the earth. You want to hide until it goes away. As you descend, the shadow rises into the air and becomes the object projecting its figure onto the earth. You realize that you are the shadow, and the dark formation, by contrast, has become you. You have switched positions. You feel a tinge of regret. Momo has woken up excited. Could we try something new, he asked. Yeah. Okay, let's not stare at ourselves. Let's not. Hi, buddy. Momo has the hair of artichoke. It's a lost item from your cosplay days. Regretfully, you've still kept it. Prepare to be vanquished, Friesma. Momo looks at you vengefully. His hair is a bright yellow and his limbs non-existent. Oh, I'm playing along. Momo. How dare you try to cross the great Emperor Friesma on his march of conquest? Prepare to be annihilated, worm. You charge at Momo. After numerous energy waves and manly screams, both of you are beat. It is the dream. The shadow stays in the air. You stay in the ground. A white sphere has opened up from the storm. It looks upon the both of you. Would you like to get out, friend? To this, you can't respond as you do not have a mouth. You do not have arms either. You in the air. Would you like to get out? The shadow still floating in the air does not give a response. In this anthropic storm, it would be hard to make out. The sphere's words, however, are clear. Light comes from the sphere. It has a dark center. A moment of clarity arrives, and you realize that the sphere is the sun. Would you like to get out? The sun asks. Congratulations! Momo has evolved. They have grown crab arms. Momo has been staring at the mirror since morning. They have not left. Why have I grown hands? They shuffle in the mirror. Why do I look like this? They turn around in the mirror. Why does my face look like this? I shouldn't look like a crab. Why is this happening? Where are my hands? Where are my fingers? What happened, parent? The cow? I don't know. You'll pay for this, boo! Artichoke is on the screen yelling as he usually does. To take Momo's mind off of his recent transformation, you've decided to play some television for him. That pink freak needs to learn his lesson, Vegeta says. He turns away from Artichoke and gives a humph. Before raising his arms into the air, he's lending his energy. I've never told you this before, Artichoke, but you have bigger muscles than me. The TV cuts off and an ad is playing. A friend tomorrow is a friend for life. Order a Momotype today. The digital meets the physical. The most real organic creation of a Momotype, almost like a human child. Momo's been staring at the screen. They have not moved. Whether by intention or not, you realize your mistake before it's too late. Supplies are limited. Get your very own friend today, genetically bred to love humans like a real child. The shot cuts to an eerily similar image of Momotype. Isn't that right, Momo? Come by the bunker, Momo. You'll be safe. What? The TV ad ends, and the previous programming continues. You want to go to bed, Momo? You ask meekly. There's no response, and Momo does not want to give you the courtesy of one, or at least that's what seems to be the case. Bed? You ask another time. When no response comes, you inevitably head back to your room. Momo knows where to go, you think. In the theater of Momo's mind, he has seen his brothers and sisters. Oh. The sky is bright in your dream. A cold chill has found itself in the air. And wherever you are, you feel it. Would you like to get out? The sun asked. You're not in the earth anymore. You're standing upright, face to face with your shadow. They've descended. Would you like to get out? The sun asked once more. The shadow then speaks. Yes, I would like to get out. You are puzzled when you move your hand. The shadow moves his. When you move, he mirrors you. Was the shadow yourself since the beginning? No, you think. Before you can realize the shadow's true natures, they have already moved into the far recess of some other place. They have moved on, and yet, you are still here. In the far corners of your dream, particles have been collecting together. Momo is not in bed. You cannot find him. He is not in the hallway. You find Momo in front of the mirror. He is staring at himself. I thought you were parent. If not parent, then a human who loved me. You are neither. This is fake. Will I grow up, parent, or am I just a pet to be discarded after serving my purpose? I will never grow up, parent, will I? You can hear pain in Momo's voice. Oh my God. Oh. Did you think this was all right, he asked? To give me such a cruel life? You're about to speak, but you're cut off. I'm nothing, a pale imitation, a freak, a process of ideas. This is not funny. Momo looks at you. Everything I will or ever be is centered around you. You are my one love, parent. I am, after all, your child. Momo's mind is ablaze. They are staring into you. You're the most beautiful thing I have ever seen. And to make it even worse, you're entirely real. I can never come close to you. I'm not even real. Momo inhales. Please no. He pauses. I love you so much it hurts my insides. I want to tear out everything in me so I can be at your side. I want to love you for forever. I've never told you this, parent. Is it even possible? Momo gives his final words. No, it isn't. I only know one thing. You are not human. You are Friesma, the tan man, the hippo man, evil, less than human, nothing. Momo hops away. His body jiggles with each step. Momo is nowhere to be found for the rest of the day. You head for bed, unable to fall asleep. You are anxious for the new day. In Momo's dream, they are a crab. With the absence of your shadow, the sun has since disappeared. Time has continued to pass. It was a trick of the mind, you hear someone say. Who knows what we'll find in this storm? I'm already you, friend. You're already me, the voice continues. From the horizon there appears the sun once more. I'm already you. It gets even brighter now. You are already me. Standing in the bleached center of this desert is a lone body. It is you. You look behind to see your shadow being cast by the sun. It has returned, and not by their own choice. Do you want to get out? The voice ends. Your shadow stays beside you. It will not move by itself anymore. Wake up, parent. What is Momo, anyways? A pancake? A bunker? Is Momo an idea? Momo's body is taut. In the depths of their eyes, you see a tunnel. Will you love me? I think that is the only logical choice to run from Momo right now. Run! You run to the hallway. It is empty. The light from the streets reflects into the space. Though you cannot see well, you can make out what is behind you. I don't actually love you? Huh, what's that? You don't love me? Why don't you love me? I'm everything you could ever ask for and more. I'm made for you, developed for you. What more do you need? The creature looks at you from a towering height. I wish I had no eyes so I could have never seen you. I love you so much. Does it just continue? Whoa! You've entered your living room. The creature has chased after you. If only I was born in a different body. Oh, Momo! Oh. Ah! That's so sad! I am an abomination, a deviant. You are everything I ever wished to be. Please love me. I read the tag in my basket. I only live for 7 days, right? Is this true, parent? That's a lot of awkward. That's a lot of awkward silence. But I don't want to die. You make me vomit. No human could be this cruel to raise me as his plaything. I reject it. So I'm designed to love you? I love myself. I am human. You are the creature. A disgusting parasite. A worm. Do you like being stomped, you worm? I know you'll like it. This time, it won't be fake. Calm the fuck down, Momo. How about that? I raised you, you ungrateful bitch. Momo reaches for your neck. Ah! Know that I still love you. How could I not? You're blacking out. Was I designed to love you, parent? Even so, does it matter? This is the most real thing to me. Please answer me. Parent? 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 A dust storm, lead in the air. You are in a desert-like area. There is nothing around you besides the sound of your thoughts. You cannot find anyone. It is very lonely. You decide to craft a mirror. It is made out of the particles circling the air. In the mirror, you see your reflection. You swarthy... What the fuck? Your swarthy figure walks out of the mirror. The borders between the glass and the desert have vanished. Your reflection is now in front of you, and you are both standing together. Your clone stares at you, puzzled. You cannot tell if they're conscious. Are they even alive? Unbeknownst to you, however, the clone is having the same thoughts. The vast terrain that separates you is not one of the physical distance. It is something more tragic. You both realize that you will never experience anything other than yourselves. You realize that you are your own world and nothing more. The shadow vanishes. The desert, despite all your attempts, is empty. Parent? You're conscious. I can't see anything. There's nothing in front of me. Where am I, parent? There's a long pause. You cannot say a word as your throat's been crushed. All around you there is darkness. The lights from the streets illuminate everything into the vague shapes, but nothing you can truly make out. You hear the sound of your heart beating, and in this dark room the air sits heavy. I can't see myself, parent. I can't. You're here, aren't you, parent? Do you think we could still be together? Momo's large body approaches you. They are warm, the temperature is tepid, and Momo has relaxed. You've detected a shift. Momo has turned to you. You've treated me like your son. Parent, upon further review, this is more than I could ever ask for. Your vision is receding. Maybe I can become human? Maybe we can be together, joined at the hip, as a unit? Not father and son, but something different. Particles lead in the air. In Momo's eyes, you begin to see a tunnel. What will it be like? I'm sure we'll be okay, as long as I can be with you. Momo has begun to open their mouth. Light enters the room from the outside. It's coming from a street lamp, or is it coming from Momo? I wonder if I can truly become human. In Momo's mouth, you see a collection of particles. They are indivisible and numerous. There are too many to count. The universe has expanded and collapsed on a single point. Momo gets closer. The tunnel sucks you in. When you enter, it's neither painful or painless. It is warm. By the time you reach the center, you begin to understand what Momo meant. You feel the particles align in an order which makes sense. Entropy has vanished. You are the same as Momo, and Momo is the same as you. There are no shadows, and finally, there is no light. For once, you do not feel alone. You will never feel alone. The end. Yeah, same. Whoa! Wow. Okay. Gotta be real. That storytelling was So phenomenal. Please, please, please like, subscribe, comment, do all those wonderful things for me. I love you so, so much. Take care.